We're here in Sacramento, California. Hello, I'm Jim Houston.
And I'm Craig Simpson.
We've got a great game coming up between Sacramento and Hershey.
This one's about effort. You've got two solid hockey clubs going head-to-head that can ice four quality lines.
The winner here will be the team with the most energy.
Well, that's all it is. Hard work and winning the little battles along the boards.
Drop the puck for the opening faceoff. The faceoff goes to Hershey. They're into the attacking zone. To Tongue. Now quickly up to center ice. They're in over the blue line on the attack. Passed ahead to Thornton. Out comes Ilya Kovalchuk. Here comes Ilya Kovalchuk. Shoots! It's Corral. He scores! And there's the game's first goal.
A wonderful combination of skill, speed, and size. And he's blossomed into the type of player everyone thought he would be when the Bruins took him first overall in 1997.
That early goal can't be sitting well with them.
There are definitely some surprise faces out there. Let's see if they can even things up.
Number 19.
Just one man to beat. Shoots the puck. Turco makes the brilliant save. He had his pocket picked. To Timonen. The home team trails by one here early in the first. Over to Datsuk. Here's a chance. Lang to St. Louis. Now passed over to Lang. Saved by Turco. Rafalski takes possession of the puck. Out comes Matt Sundin. And he carries the puck into the attacking zone. Here's Jerome McGinley, who hasn't registered a shot on goal so far.
Jerome McGinley is the total package. There's no doubt about it. Goal scoring is just one of the many things on this guy's resume.
Hershey isn't able to build on their early lead.
It looks like they might have been a little surprised by that goal.
It's dumped in by Primo.
Jerome McGinley.
Rick Nash at 20, he can bury the puck as well as anyone in the league. A skill you just can't coach. To Roberts. He moves it to center. Here they come again, onto the attack. Niedermeyer. One times it. That's blocked by the defender. It's 1-1 here early in the first. Over to Modano. He intercepts the pass with a one-timer. Fired the puck just wide of the net. Niedermeyer. Out comes Glenn Murray. And he moves it into the attacking zone. It's 2-on-1 to Bertuzzi, right in front. Shoots the puck from the slot. Here comes Hossa. Shoots the puck. Brilliant save by Turco. Up through center. They're in over the blue line on the attack. One-timed it. He scores. Top shelf. Is a former first-rounder that has already justified that pick. He can flat-out score. Face-off won by Sundin. Here's Robert Lang, who's already got a shot. Oh, shot turned aside by Turco.
Todd Bertuzzi, and by number 19, Joe.
He passes it to Marlowe. One-timed it from the right. Blocked in front of the net. To Lang. One-timed it from the slot.
Way to go to keep his team in the lead.
To Kachuk. Now a pass up to Doan. Over to Timonen. One-timer. Here's Joe Thornton. The shots are 8-8. It's 2-on-1. He has his pocket picked. The visiting team trails by one here midway through the first period. Shoots! Ahead to Kovalchuk. Now he carries the puck to center ice. He had his pocket picked. To Bertuzzi. Whips it. Great save, Luongo. To Kovalchuk. To Daniel Alfredson. With speed, it's a one-on-one. One-timed it. Blocked. Huge save by Turco. Over center. They bring the puck over the line. Halfway through the first period, and it's 2-1 for the home team. It's 2-on-1. Here's a chance. Great save by Turco. To Nash, and he takes it into the neutral zone. Now he moves the puck into the attacking zone. Luongo makes the tremendous save. He had his pocket picked. Here comes Hossa. Front of the net. Turco. Walker save. Here comes Bertuzzi. Shoots the puck. Luongo made the save. He passes the puck to Messier. To Messier. Now let's see what's in his bag of tricks. Right in front. Unbelievable save by Turco. Redden jumps on the loose puck. Saint-Louis, and he brings it to center. Here comes Saint-Louis. He has his pocket picked. Up through center. They're over the line and on the attack. One-timer. He scores. And midway through the first, they've taken a 2-goal lead.
Now that's the type of play we've come to expect from Mike Modano. He's been scoring goals in this league for a long time, and it doesn't look like he plans on stopping.
Sacramento ahead by 2 partway through the first.
The trick now is to add to the lead without opening up your defense.
Here comes Joe Thornton. He has his pocket picked. The visiting team trails by a pair midway through the first.
And by number
To Kovalchuk. Now he takes it into the neutral zone. He steals the pass. He moves the puck into the neutral zone. Turned over. To Kovalchuk. Here comes Ilya Kovalchuk. One-timed it. Timonen to Jerome Iginla. To Nazareth. Pretty nice glove save by Luongo. That stopped too. Behind the net. The shots on goal are even up 15 apiece. Here's Joe Thornton. He's a +1 in this game. He moves it into the attacking zone. Turco reached out for the puck. The puck is about to be dropped. The faceoff goes to Sacramento. They carry it to center ice. And passed over to Bertuzzi. Now a quick pass up to Saint-Louis. He carries it to center ice. Here comes Lang. He passes it to Sakic. The visiting team trails by a pair of goals late in the first. The shots on goal are even up 15 apiece. Pretty nice glove save by Luongo. Out comes Matt Sundin. And he carries the puck into the attacking zone. Now he passes it to Doan. And it's over the blue line on the attack. Over to Tkachuk. Fires it! That's blocked and didn't get through. Here comes Roberts. The visiting team trails by a pair of goals late in the first. Over to Doan. Now it's passed to Kuba. Bad save by Luongo. Behind the net. To Stevens. Now he takes it into the neutral zone. He gains the blue line on the attack. Shot the puck from the right. Less than 2 minutes to go in the first period. Out comes Pavel Datsyuk, and he moves it into the attacking zone. One-timed it. Here's Marcus Ned. He scores.
Datsuk's a very creative center who's adept as a playmaker or a goal scorer. He's very patient with the puck, and that keeps defenses guessing right up until the point where it's too late.
They've staked themselves to a 3-goal lead in the first.
Wow, everything they're doing so far tonight is paying off.
Shot hard. Blocked. It's picked up by Alfredson. And another shot. Turned away by Turco.
Nesbitt, 1 minute left in the first period.
One-timed it. Hit the man in front of the net. Here comes Ilya Kovalchuk. One-timer. There goes the horn to end the first. 4-1's the score after one. machine trails by 3 as the second period begins. The ref is ready to drop the puck. And the faceoff is won by Datsuk. It's one-on-one. One-timed it. Surrey to Thornton. He's just made a superb deep save by Turco. He passes it to Pronger. One-time shot. He scores, and they pick up where they left off with a huge lead early in the second.
Jerome McGinley never ever stops working. He plays every shift like it's his last, and that goal is a just reward for this two-time Rocket Richard Trophy winner.
It's a little disheartening seeing a game with so much promise just get right out of control.
Jim, there was only one team that was ready to play here tonight.
Puck dumped in by Sundin. He passes it to Blake. Now it's passed to Tonke.
48, Timo Timonen, and by number 4.
One time! Luongo got a leg on it. The visiting team trails by 4 early in the second. He gave the puck away. He passes it to second. Shot it right on! Walked in front of the net, passed ahead to Lang. Here comes Lang. One-timer! Turco's got it. Sakic, and he carries it to center ice. Here comes Joe Sakic. Big shot, turned aside by Luongo. Here comes Hossa to Roenick. Now ahead to Nash. To Medano. With a one-timer, he scores for a big advantage early in the second period.
Bill Guerin can do it all, including score. He flat out leads by example. If you're a teammate that doesn't follow that lead, then you're probably going to hear about it.
It's a little disheartening seeing a game with so much promise just get right out of control.
Jim, there was only one team that was ready to play here
Scored
tonight.
by number 15, Bill.
Passed over to Naslin. Intercepted! Now he passes the puck to Thornton. Here comes Joe Thornton.
And by number 6.
With a one-timer. Turco covers up. Turco has good hands. He can really move the puck.
And that puts a lot of pressure on opposing forwards. If they're not accurate with their shoot-ins, they'll beat them to the puck and fire it out of the zone.
Niedermeyer intercepted to Marlowe, and it's moved up into the neutral zone. Here comes Marlowe, right in front. Oh, he's checked him. What a good defensive play. They gain the blue line on the attack. Over to Doan. Now it's passed to Nordstrom. To Roberts. He steals the puck to Kachuk. And it's brought in over the line. Shot from beside the net. Puck picked up by Surrey. 2-on-0. One-timed it. Roenick takes control of the puck. Turco's got it. Hunger got it. Fires it. Hardy Brodeur made the save. Big save.
Oh, man.
That's steered aside by the blocker. To Jeremy Roenick. And he carries it to center. Now he's over the blue line on the attack. He has his pocket picked. To Iginla. And he carries it into the attacking zone. Brodeur stoned him cold. He intercepts the pass. He stopped it again. Puck scooped up by Messier. A one-on-one battle. Wrist shot. Scores. Top shelf.
Rarely is Roenick out there and not involved in the play somehow. He always seems to be buzzing around the puck, and that's a huge reason why he's in position to make plays.
The faceoff goes to Sacramento.
97.
Over to Tonga.
Assisted by number 18, Marian Hossa, and
Here's Joe. Get a shot on goal. Turned aside by Brodeur. Out comes Matt Sundin. And he moves it into the attacking zone. Blasts it from the slot. Here's Brian Rafalski. Hard shot from the point. From behind the net to Sundin. The visiting team trails by 4 as we approach the midway mark of the second. The goalie's out of his net to play the puck. He had his pocket pick. Brodeurs got it. To Thornton. Here comes Joe Thornton. One-timer and another shot. Turco's got it. He passes the puck to Medano, and he carries the puck into the attacking zone. Here's Ilya Kovalchuk. Lots of shots, but no results so far. Shoots the puck from the right. That's blocked by the defender. Passed ahead to Thornton. Now he carries the puck to center. He carries it into the attacking zone. To Bill Guerin. Now he moves it out. Back in he comes. Brodeur denies him. He passes it to Murray. With speed, it's a one-on-one. Here he comes on goal. Turco covers up for the whistle. They're getting ready for the face-off. Face-off won by Primo to Scott Stevens. He intercepted it, and he passes it to Doan. Picked off. One-timer! At center to Kachuk. Now it's Pat. He scores!
This guy's an incredibly gifted forward. He scores goals because he's got great hands and he can finish. Patrick Marleau has the ability to carry his team on any given night.
The faceoff goes to Sacramento. Here's Joe Sakic, who's been firing from every angle but can't beat the goal.
And by number 7.
One-timed it. Here's Ilya Kovalchuk. He's been the hottest shooter, not the hottest scorer yet. He passes it to Tanguay. Here's Todd Boots. Oh, there's a shot. Pushed aside by Brodeur. He scores! Off the post and in.
Jim, there's no way the goalie even saw that puck. He teed it up and let it rip.
The action's about to start. Datsuk wins the faceoff to Marcus Naslund. Here comes Sundin. He coughs it up to Datsuk. Now link wide to Naslund. He steals the pass to Seloui. To Matt Sundin. Here comes Sundin. What a sensational move! He dinks! The visiting team down by 6 goals late in the second. Shoots it! Brodeur turns him away. To Seloui. Here comes Lang. Quick shot. Here's Marian Hossa to Messier. Wrist shot. Nordstrom gets hold of the puck. He passes it to Medano. Now it's passed to Guerin. Passed ahead to Messier. The visiting team still trails by 6 here late in the second. To Mike Medano. Now he carries it to center ice. Down into the corner. To Mike Medano. One time! Brodeur made the save. Here comes Hossa. Shoots! We're down to 2 minutes to go in the second period. Shoots the puck from deep in the slot. Here's Daniel Alfredson. Lots of shots, but no result. Well, we got a shot on goal. That's blocked and didn't get through. Here comes Joe Sakic. Brodeur. Blocker save to Alfredson. Here's Daniel. Quick shot. Quickly steered aside by Turco. Scores! Top shelf.
Alfredson is a wonderful offensive player because he has loads of skill and he works hard. He's able to fight for position to score and has the skills to finish once he gets there.
And the faceoff is won by Primo.
By number 11, Daniel Alfredson, assisted by number 17.
Kachuk. And that ends the second period. One team will need a miracle in the third. Sacramento has a very comfortable lead and the third period gets underway. They're getting ready for the faceoff. Out comes Joe Thornton. Here comes Ilya Kovalchuk. Turco makes the stick save. Here's Marcus Nassau. Shot. Brodeur made the save. Out comes Ilya Kovalchuk, and he carries it into the zone. Cuts in front. He scores. Early in the third, they'll need more of that in a hurry.
Is there an NHLer out there who loves to score more than Ilya Kovalchuk? Then you definitely have to say this kid seems to have a lot of fun when he's playing the game.
Ref is signaling for the faceoff. Sundin won the draw.
Number 17.
The home team up by 4 here early in the third. Shoots the puck.
Alfredson, and by number 34, Sheldon Surrey.
One-timed it. Here's Wade Redden. Quick shot. Turned away by Turco. To St. Louis. He stopped it again. Sacramento jumps on it. Over to Bertuzzi. Now he's over the blue line on the attack. One times it. Turned aside by Brodeur. To St. Louis. Now it's passed to Sundin. Here comes Sundin. One-timed it from the slot. Lidstrom to Tanguay. And he moves the puck into the attacking zone. The home team still up by 4 early in the third. To Jeremy Roenick. Now he just gains center and dumps the puck in. He intercepts the pass to Guerin. Now it's into the neutral zone. One-timed it. Here's Scott Stevens. Here's Marian Hossa, who's been all around the net but can't seem to score. One-timed it. Passed ahead to Guerin. The visiting team trails by 4 early in the third. Easy stop for Brodeur. He passes it to Hossa. And he brings it over the line. Front of the net. Here's Jerome McGinley, a big part of his team's great game tonight. To Kimmo Timonen. Now passed over to Surrey. He's behind the net looking for someone to pass to. Over center. They carry it into the zone. Oh, he hit the post. To Marcus Naslund. Now it's passed to Timonen. Pretty nice glove save by Marty Brodeur. He passes the puck to Alfredson. Here comes Ilya Kovalchuk. A great deke. Turco covers up. He had a pretty big gun on that shot, but it got kicked aside. The players are lined up and ready for the faceoff. The faceoff goes to Hershey. To Rapolsky. He coughs up the puck. Now he passes the puck to Doan. To Marley. One-time shot from the slot. Another save. Marlowe. Phenomenal save by Brodeur. Slap shot from the point. Another shot. Turco stoned him. That was a tough save.
Well, the problem with the backhand is you're not expecting it, so you have to move fast.
About to drop the puck. The faceoff goes to Hershey. One-timer. Blocked. Passed over to Medina. To Rick Nash. 2-on-0. A howitzer from the left. Primo in the corner. Over to Nash. Now he'll just move the puck into the neutral zone. Intercepted to Primo, and he'll move the puck into the neutral zone. Now he moves the puck into the attacking zone. To Tanguay. To Bertuzzi. He shoots! Brodeur turned him away. Out comes Joe Thornton, and he gains the blue line into the attacking zone. Goes behind his net. Pass up to Tanguay. Here comes Bertuzzi. Shoots! Brodeur with a tremendous save. He passes it to Alfredson. It's 2-on-1. Wrist shot from the slot. The visiting team trails by 4 midway through the third. Broder, stop that! It's found by Bertuzzi. It's a one-on-one battle. Front of the net.
That's a big-time deke.
They move the puck into the neutral zone. And the puck's over the line into the attacking zone. One-timer! Hit the man in front of the net. Here comes Lang. Shoots the puck. Turco made the brilliant save. This guy just brings a high level of intensity night in and night out. His mental focus and preparation are outstanding.
Yeah, Jim, I'd say he plays goal like his life depends.
Oh, shot! Blocked. Quickly another shot. Kuba. One time. Turco gets the blocker on it. To Kachuk. He's only got one to beat. To Dome. Into the slot. He'll try the wraparound behind the net. Ahead to Roenick. He gives the puck away. Now he passes it to Marlowe. To Dome. Quick shot! Quickly steered aside by Martin Brodeur. Right in front. Shoots the puck. Here's Patrick Marlowe. Here's Shane Doan. Lots of shots, but no results so far. Brodeur does a good job stopping the shot.
A wrist shot is more accurate than a slap shot. You don't need much space to put him in.
We're ready for the face-off. Face-off won by Thornton to Surek. Niedermeyer. The home team up by 4 late in the third. Turco freezes the puck. The puck is about to be dropped. To the Paulson. Backhand shot from the left. Here's Marcus Naslund, who's been firing from every angle but can't beat the goaltender. He had his pocket pick. Here's Jerome McGee. Oh, there's a shot. Saved by Brodeur. Huge save! To Marcus Naslund. That's blocked by the defender. Up to Sundin. Now he'll just move the puck into the neutral zone. Turco the save. To Marcus Naslund. Now rink wide to Iginla. Circling. Scores! It's a hat trick.
That's a goal scorer's goal. He knew his best opportunity to beat the goalie was to try the wraparound, and clearly he was right.
This is a game they won't want to look back on at all.
Jim, if I'm in that locker room, I'm going to find that tape.
Scored by number 12, Jerome.
Close! Quick up to Tanguay. Now he'll move the puck into the neutral zone.
3, Marcus Naslund, and by number
Down to the final 2 minutes of this third period. Here comes Ilya Kovalchuk. One-time shot. Possession taken by Lidstrom. To Todd Bertuzzi. Now over to Sakic. He's into the attacking zone. Brodeur makes the pad save.
last minute of play in the third period.
Here comes Ilya Kovalchuk. Fires it right on. Turco covers up for the whistle. Turco did a great job of keeping that blast off the scoreboard.
Jim, it's like he knew in advance where it was going to go.
The ref is ready to drop the puck. Less than a minute to go in this third period. To Stevens. To Roberts. Shot it. That's blocked and didn't get through. Intercepted to Murray. Here comes Glenn Murray. Fired it from the left. Blocked. To Nash. One-time net. Kubina behind the net. Back they come the other way. Turned over to Marlowe. Now it's passed to Murray. With a one-timer. Turned away by Turco. Another shot. Glove saved by Turco. And he hangs on for a face-off. He wasn't on his forehand, so that probably allowed the goalie time to get his skate on it. They're getting ready for the face-off. Into the last 10 seconds of the third. to Joe's second. That's it. This one's over. Hershey loses the game. 9-4, the final score.
Tonight's third star for Sacramento, number 18, Alex Taylor. Tonight's second star, Sacramento, number 46, Chris Carter. And tonight's first star for Sacramento, number 12, Jerome Virginia.
From Sacramento, California, and for EA Sports, I'm Jim Houston.
And I'm Craig Simpson. Have a great one.